Good afternoon. I'm Chris Lucey with sports. Now, over the past year in college football, only two teams have beaten Clemson, Alabama and Syracuse. I know, not often you hear those two programs in the same breath. Still, this weekend, the Orange puts that distinction on the line. Now, nobody expected anything from Syracuse against Clemson last season, but that's not the case for the 4-0 Orange anymore. Add on that this is a road game, and Dino Babers is looking at a different beast.
I think the biggest difference is that A, they're going to be ready to go, and we're not going to have our home crowd with us. They're going to have their home crowd with them, and that's a big advantage. I know 2 years ago when we went down there, we had a lot of difficulties, couldn't hear. It's going to be extremely loud, but that's how it's supposed to be in a big game when you're going into somebody else's place.
Thank you so much to Syracuse Athletics for the footage there. Now, that trip to Clemson that Dino mentioned earlier was a tough one for the Orange. The Tigers beat the 'Cuse 54-0 en route to the school's first national title since 1981. Round 3 of Dino Babers versus Dabo Swinney kicks off from Clemson this Saturday at noon. And if SU Clemson is anything like it was last season in the Dome, there will be plenty of drama. Problem is for Dabo, he's got enough of that on his hands already. Kelly Bryant, a Clemson team captain and quarterback, is leaving the program. That bombshell dropped this morning, a few days after Swinney announced that freshman quarterback Trevor Lawrence was the new starter. Now, that's a lot to deal with in and of itself, but how about a war of words on top of it? Check this out, ladies and gentlemen. Get a load of this. Bryant gave credit to Lawrence for his hard work, but he did tell the Greenville News, "I've never been a distraction. I've never been in trouble with anything. To me," this being Bryant, "the decision was a slap in the face." And Dabo didn't mince words on the response either. He says, "This is not a middle school. There's tough decisions that have to be made at this level, and you have to do what's best for the team." New redshirt rules mean Bryant can sit out for the season and still have a year left of eligibility. No word, though, on whether or not other schools have reached out to the former national champ. And now it'll be another few days before we see how Clemson responds to the melodrama, but the Yankees and the Red Sox take the field tonight. Boston had a day game in Baltimore, actually. They took that one 19-3 over the Orioles. And the Yankees play tonight in Tampa Bay. After today, the two ball clubs each have one game left before a season-ending series at Fenway Park. Both teams have clinched playoff berths, but the Yankees still haven't locked up home field advantage for the wild card game. That's it for sports. I'm Chris Lucey. Emily, Matt,